The world needs him.
Godzilla will come for him. That would be a death sentence.
Saturday morning.
All right, guys, I'm about to launch my next episode of my podcast, episode 87. I'm going to go into Apex headquarters and really let everybody know what's going on with. Hey, Chuck, what's happening, man? You're dressed a little differently than I thought you'd be for this particular episode of Color Commentary. Who are you dressed as today?
I'm the black guy. Yes, sir.
The black guy from King Kong? Because I'm the black guy from Godzilla versus King Kong. So. Who are you?
That's who I am him too.
Nah, bro. Go ahead and take that off, man. We're about to start the show.
I'm not taking mine off. You take yours off.
Miley Bobby Brown.
How about you be her?
No, you be her. Take off.
No, I'm not going to be anybody but the black guy.
Costume.
Saturday morning.
Of Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side. I'm your host, Rashad, and with me is my compadre,
Chuck Taylor here, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be all in your lives.
That's right. All in your lives. And we want you to be with us as we review King Kong versus Godzilla, actually known as Godzilla versus King Kong. All right, Mr. Taylor, so what were your thoughts about the spoiler review on this movie, King Kong versus Godzilla?
Well, I like how, when it gets started, you get to kind of see what's, how King Kong is, basically it's kind of funny. There's a little funny song. It's like, okay, King Kong walking through the jungle, and then he picks up a tree and is just doing something with it. And us as the audience don't really know what's going on.
Right.
And then the mother just launches it up the top of the thing. And you see he's in some big, basically a cage with that made it look like he was in his whole original jungle. But that thing was hilarious. I was like, oh shoot. In the thing cage. But then we find out that, it's a storm hit the island. The storm that's around the island finally hit the island, killed everybody on it. So they just basically are saving Kong, keeping Kong safe in that containment thing.
Right.
But I guess what I did enjoy, they did make Godzilla look like the villain. Godzilla in this movie looked scary. He came out with his face all crazy. He was not a cool, nice looking. No, the Godzilla in the last movie, he looked like, he's our friend. He's trying to stop, was Ghidorah was his name? The three-headed thing?
Yeah.
That was the evil thing. Godzilla was the hero. This one, Godzilla was scary. He just came out and throwing everything. Came up in the city. Of course, we knew that it wasn't all Godzilla's fault. That of course, the humans are doing something to mess with him.
Yeah.
But he went ham a little bit, and then when him and the Kong had their little issue on the boat, which was stupid. Now, why didn't you think carry the mug the first time? You couldn't just fly him there the first time. Fly him there, drop him on the boat a little bit, refuel with the next one, pick them the rest of the way up, and take them to Antarctica. But no, they had this on the boat.
They didn't think that they would run into Godzilla. It's a big ocean, you know what I mean? And they didn't go where Godzilla normally goes.
Godzilla can literally go from one side of the earth to the other side of the earth. They saw that on the last movie. Anyways, but once they finally got to the fights and that boat scene was straight up, King Kong, I felt so bad for King Kong. I'm like, that mug out there in the water, he can't do nothing. He on there drowning that mug in the water. They shooting missiles at Godzilla trying to help Kong. It won't happen. I'm like, Godzilla's trying to end your life, bro. It's trying to end you. Turn everything off. Turn it all off.
Turn it off.
We're just gonna sit here and hope we don't die. Then King, Godzilla picks his head up and was like, yeah. He reminded me of the raptor off Jurassic Park, when he's he was looking, he's going to start attacking people. Right. But yeah. I was like, they villain made him definitely look like a villain. Last part I would say would be the main fight sequence. Godzilla whooped Kong's tail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that loud and clear. King Kong won. Did he win one bout? I mean, he might have won one.
Oh, check that one off with King Kong. No, he just didn't get beaten. I would say the second round was a draw.
Yeah,
but no, it wasn't a win.
Yeah, and then that last one. No, was that the second one when Godzilla was stomping on his chest?
That was the
and
third
just
one.
Looked at him.
They fought 3 times. Yeah.
Did you see the meme we were talking about? Kyle was like, Martha, say Martha.
Yes.
Why did you see that name?
That's exactly what happened right there.
I busted out crying laughing when I saw that meme. Because I was like, Kyle was like, I'm like, Kong, don't put that hammer down, bro.
Right.
You put that hammer down.
You want me to put the hammer down?
I'm like, when he put that hammer down and started going, I'm like, why are you dropping the hammer, bro? You know he can shoot freaking atomic beams out his mouth, right?
Right.
Like, this Godzilla didn't even take a break, like, from blurry breathing. He was like, for like 15, 20 minutes, just chasing him around the city, killing everybody.
Right.
And then Godzilla got his ass beat. Beat so bad. I'm gonna end it with that one because that beating just ended the whole movie. I ain't never seen nobody get beat like that. Like that one was just dragging his head through stuff. How he just go from this to that?
He used the rockets on him.
He jumped up. He was super punch right in the face. Shut your tail up. I'm like, oh gosh. And then they had I'm gonna let you finish because I'm gonna cut you off on some of your stuff. Always bringing. Why they can't let the last thing? Okay, I have a question. Why they always got to have some sort of weapon to bring the monsters back to life? Like Godzilla, they had to nuke him as they killed him on the first movie, on the second movie, and then bring him back to life with that. And this one they had to electrocute him with a plane to get his heartbeat, and they get like super strong when this stuff happens. I don't get it.
These are just like wrestling matches. That's all it is. It's just a wrestling match. Because that's what happens. I used to watch wrestling back in the day with Hulk Hogan. He'd be down, and he'd be, he's getting up. He's getting up. He's getting his energy. And he'd come and start doing his thing. That's what you have to do. You have to go down, and then you got to get recharged. That's all it is. It's just super stuff, man. Oh man, I'm gonna say here, man, that in terms of this movie, it gave us exactly what we wanted. The Godzilla versus Kong fight was on the water was great, although Kong almost got drowned. The Godzilla versus Kong fight in Hong Kong was great. The Godzilla and Kong versus Mechagodzilla, that was super great. What? Yes. But he was using those rockets. Oh, dang. Mechagodzilla did not come to play around. I want to know who built this mug. Like literally, who put the schematics down for this mug? This mug was out of pocket, bro. Yeah.
If the humans want their world back, they know what they need to do. Because this dude built the dang Power Rangers Zord jumps. I mean, I don't think none could beat that thing. I'm like, nah. If Ghidorah would have flew back to space if this thing was coming at him,
he'd have been dragging that mug by the tail and bringing it back down again. They need that mug on Pacific Rim. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes.
The Jaegers. Hey, I loved how Mechagodzilla gained sentience, and he turned around and he started looking at shit, boy. I was like, "Oh, jump, boy! You're having a Gamora moment. You need to be quiet right now. Something is happening, bro.
You don't love anybody."
I loved everything with the monsters, man. The humans were so dumb, though. Like I said, I like Brian Tyree. Although him and the kid, did you recognize the kid was from Deadpool?
Deadpool, yeah, I remember. He's okay. I'm kind of tired of him already.
They spilled alcohol on the computer, but did it really do anything? Like it shorted out Mechagodzilla's systems for like 1 second.
It was stupid. The whole concept was dumb. They didn't do anything. Godzilla should have died. King Kong should have died. All of them should have died.
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla should have been Ghidorah, whatever, just out there killing people. Like he was supposed to be doing, but yeah.
And going back to the dumb humans, why is the CEO sneaking into rooms? That doesn't make. You remember, you know what I'm talking about? When they meet the professor for the first time, you know, and it's like he's in his room, he's just kind of sleeping. He looks up and he sees a Japanese dude just kind of walking around. He's like, "Oh, how did you get in there?" Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like the CEO is like behind him, like reading one of his books.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that part.
That's stupid. What the CEO is sneaking into the room? Did they plan this? All right, here's what's going to happen. As he's laying down, I'm going to tiptoe in here, and I'm going to sit at his desk, and then you walk in, and then I'm going to say something. Like, that was stupid, you know?
Yeah, I know. What was her dad even in the movie for? He had COVID during this shoot. Like he came in here, he was like, "You're supposed to be at school. Don't tell me how to do my job." Right. And then, like, you didn't see him to the end of the movie. Godzilla's hurting people. Oh, he don't know why. I'm like, Coach Carter, just go and coach the basketball football team. You don't need to be in this movie.
That was one of the worst parts of dialogue in the whole movie. That scene between the daughter and the father, because the daughter is like, Godzilla is hurting people and we don't know why. And you know, he doesn't do that. And the dad is like, "We don't have time for this. We don't have time." But Dad, Godzilla's hurting people. We don't know why. Listen, I don't have time to talk about this because Godzilla's hurting people and we don't know why.
Oh gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
And the daughter was just the CEO's daughter was just so comically arrogant and ridiculous. Like, "Oh, feel free to be impressed." Like, come on, man. Like,
like they get the little good-looking chick out there, and they come out of being super cocky. Like, do you like have like, you know, giant monsters in your basement or something? I'm like, your daddy sent you on a death trip, and you like, okay, he gets what he wants. Like, okay, he ain't coming back, bro.
I like how she died, though. I was like, no! Hey, I'm gonna end it on this, bro. I am so glad that Godzilla won against King Kong. I am a true Godzilla fan. I was old enough to remember King Kong versus Godzilla. I mean, it was a rerun, but I remember it, and I was so disappointed that King Kong won that fight, because I'm like, how did he win the fight? He doesn't have the flame breath. And in this one, you can actually see when Godzilla looked at the ground and shot his energy through the ground, and it went like a couple of miles through the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Two old dudes' house, bro. He just got in his house. He's like, yeah. Like, I'm finally here on my throne. Like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, he's just sitting on a little throne, just chilling. Dang mug just shoots a beam right through the dang front door. Right. What in the world?
This mug's got a hole big enough for King Kong to crawl through. You gonna beat that? No.
Nah. First of all, do you know how far Godzilla is from him? Like, he technically shouldn't be able to see who that is.
Right.
It's like, should just be like, what is that? What's going on up there?
Right.
Like, he was like, "I see you. I'm coming. Give me my hammer." Like, you know how long it's gonna take you to get up there?
Right. Exactly. And Godzilla just shot that whole hole. So yeah. Godzilla,
you don't want that smoke, King Kong. Leave him alone.
But yes, Mechagodzilla was awesome. I really liked how this fight ended. Mechagodzilla coming in, and then the two of them having to teaming up. Really, really. King Kong saved his butt, but only because Godzilla charged up his weapon. So that was good. I was very happy with that. So, what do y'all think about this? Do you agree with what we have to say? Do you agree with me and Chuck? Did you like how everything turned out? Were the humans dumb? I mean, we know what you're going to say. Yes, the humans were dumb. So go ahead, just like us. Just like the video here on YouTube and on Instagram and wherever it is that you see it. And of course, you've got to subscribe to the This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side.
Saturday morning.